What's up, everybody? It's your girl Sophia, and today I am going to do a really special video for you guys. My son is finally back from visiting his dad's side of the family, and one thing that I have always wanted to do with him, but honestly just never gotten around to doing, is a sticker chart. So this is such a perfect way to keep your little toddlers and your little mini people in check. It's a really good fun way for them to earn some cool prizes at the end of the week. And I have been seeing them and seeing videos on doing some cool positive reinforcement, rewards, whatever you want to call it, for a really long time, and it's something that my son responds really well to. So I decided to finally sit down and create one, and I wanted to record this. It's my first time making one, so please bear with me, you guys. If you guys want to see more of these, I actually have made a couple more since I made this video. So you might be wondering why I'm not using a dry erase board for this star chart slash sticker chart, and that's honestly just because I don't trust my son's little fingers not to erase all of the words that I write down on a dry erase board, and I also just don't like how messy dry erase boards can get, and they don't really stay perfect. Plus, I kind of like to just sit down and center myself at the end of the week, and this is kind of a cool way for me to be a kid again and create a little chart for my almost 5-year-old. I'm basically using a template that I had seen on Pinterest, so you guys will see me going through my phone and kind of looking up ideas of what I can do throughout this whole video. I wanted to get some different ideas from different moms and see what kind of things I can put on this chart that are age appropriate. So different chores and stuff like that that I can put on that I feel like he can actually do and that are possible for him, because like I said, he is only 4, almost 5, so I just wanted to make sure that I got all of like the average mom chore thing down, I guess. So to start the chart, like I said, this is my first one, so it's a little bit off, you guys, but anyways, to start, I just kind of went down the list for our daily activities and all the things that my son at 4 years old should be doing every morning. And the first one is brush teeth, of course. So if you guys haven't noticed, my son has a silver cap in his mouth. He has a cavity, and it was really devastating to me. I felt really bad. I feel like it was partially my fault, obviously, for not being diligent about flossing and just being honest. So, I mean, I just wanted to write this on a star chart so it's something fun for him to do, so he can put a sticker every single day when he brushes his teeth in the morning and in the evening. The second thing before school is to get dressed, and it's something that I really wanted to push for him this year because usually I pick out his clothes, and I wanted him to kind of get like his own little swag going and to become a little bit more independent. So it's something that he's really enjoyed doing, is picking out all of his clothes in the morning. The next thing is listen. Moms, like, I'm sure you guys all feel me on this one, but it's just one of those things that he obviously should be doing every day. This is the sticker that he does not get the most, but it's a good try. The next one is no accidents. So my son is great, totally potty trained. Obviously he's 4, but he does have an occasional accident at night. And especially when he's visiting family, they usually put a pull-up on him just in case he does have an accident. And I feel like it kind of makes him go backwards in life and regress a little bit. So here, I just want to break him of that habit. And so he gets a sticker for every time he wakes up in the morning, and there is no accidents. The next is eat dinner. My son is super picky. Obviously, if you moms want to do this star chart, I highly recommend it, but you can obviously just make everything specific to your little one, because my son is super picky, so eating dinner is something that I really wanted to reward him for. If your baby is not as picky, obviously that might not be something you put on your chart, but for me, it's a reality. So then I have bathe correctly, just because I want my son to have values and, like, I don't know, just smell good his whole life. So I taught him a whole routine in the bathtub ever since he was like 2, so he's really good about that. I just wanted him to be able to put a sticker there every day. The next one is bed at 10 p.m. That might be a little bit late to some people, but for us it just works because he goes to bed at 10 and he wakes up at 8, so it's just like a perfect little schedule for him. The last one I have on there is cleaned up room and made bed. So this is one that he just kind of started doing this year. I feel like he's finally old enough to start making his bed every morning and just really cleaning up his room and doing some extra chores around the house. And then the last final little section here, obviously you can see me kind of just like waiting. I was struggling with because I just didn't really know what to put at the end. So extra stickers, I put help mom cook plus 2 stickers. Being extra helpful, that's one that he typically gets like at least once or twice a week because he can do like some really sweet helpful things. So that's plus 2 stickers. Clean your bathroom. He actually got that one today. So that's plus 3 stickers. And you can see me just kind of like doodling and thinking because I really didn't know what to put for these extra ones. Moms, if you guys made it this far in the video, definitely let me know what you guys would put as your extras on your star chart. I need some suggestions, and I obviously switch these out every week, so leave me some comments below what you would have on your extra sticker chart. No whining, so that means 30 minutes extra of iPad time. So I give him 30 minutes a day to watch something on the iPad or to play like a little game on his iPad, and so that means he would get 1 hour. And then last but not least, I have eating all 3 meals plus 5. So as I said before, this may not be relevant to you guys. No mom shaming here, please, you guys. We all do the best we can. And my son is just picky. He's always been that way. It's just the way it is. Now, one thing I will suggest is when you guys are making these star charts, or if you do, definitely get something to create lines. I did it for this week's star chart. If you guys want to see that, comment below and I'll do another video on it, just because it makes it easier for them to put the stickers like on the specific chore and then the specific day. So here I'm just writing out the days towards the top of my chart. And then I'm just making an extra column towards the end with a star on it. So basically the star just are for all the extras that he does throughout the week so he can earn a couple more stars. So here I'm just doing all the math in my head. Well, not really in my head because you can see I use my calculator. So I'm using the calculator to just see how many stars equal how many things. So I had 8 chores on here and 7 days of the week. So typically he would be getting 56 stars if he was getting everything, but you know, honestly, sometimes he's gonna have an accident, sometimes he won't listen, sometimes he won't get in bed at the right time or make his bed. So I decided to just kind of do some math and figure out what each group of stars, like the numbers, could equal. So the prizes that I put in the very bottom are just a couple things that I thought could be fun for him. So depending on how many stickers he gets, he could either get a new toy, 1 piece of candy, or 1 sour soda, as my son likes to call them, or also going to 1 fun place. So this is the time when my son was kind of interested in what I was doing. So he kind of came up to me and he was like, "Mom, what are you doing? What is this?" So this is my first time making it, like I said before, and I just kind of started to show him everything on the star chart. Please excuse how I look. I was about to go to the gym and I got caught up in cleaning and doing all this stuff because I was scatterbrained, and I'm wearing my sweatband around my stomach like all day cleaning, which is kind of a good trick, by the way. So I'm just kind of explaining everything to him. He got really excited and he was like, "Oh, this is easy. I can do this." The only thing he was apprehensive about was listening, which I thought was hilarious. So you can see me like laughing when he was talking to me about it. And I just kind of explained to him the whole sticker chart, tried to get him all hyped up about it so he could see all the prizes and see how many stickers. He honestly was more psyched about putting stickers on this board than he was anything else. So if you guys try this with your little one, please let me know. I wish I would have started this even a little bit younger for him, maybe at 2 or 3, just because it could have taught him a little bit of these chores a little bit sooner, I guess, depending on their age. And I think he would have really enjoyed it. It would have helped him a lot. You can also do this with like disobedience charts, which I think I'm gonna do next, just for like timeouts and consequences. And then also like for potty training and stuff like this, I think that these work really, really well. Anything with positive reinforcement, you guys, is just total key. So next, this was a tough one. This is my game room. I hate even showing you guys this, but we never go in this room. It used to be a garage and it got converted into a game room. So it's a really, really huge room that's connected to our kitchen. The layout of our house is a little bit weird, but anyways, we have a whole bunch of prop stuff in this room. Like I said, please excuse how I look. I'm literally wearing my sweatband, but ladies, this is a super trick. Like, you know how much of a workout cleaning can be sometimes, and sometimes I just put my sweatband on if like I already made it to the gym or it's a day off or something, and I just use it around the house. It's kind of like a little faja. But anyways, I'm just starting by sorting everything out. We have the most random props in this room. So I'm just folding everything up, putting all of our costumes away. We have a bunch of costumes from last year, a bunch of costumes from Derek's videos, and a bunch of stuff just from Halloween and some of his friends' videos, Fortnite stuff, gaming stuff. It's just a lot. So I had been putting this off for a little while, but then I had seen that there was just so much stuff piled up in the corner, and I was so sick of like just looking at it. I kept closing the door for like 3 days, and I was like, all right, it's finally time to do this. During this video, real life was really real, I guess you could say, because my son was super interested in what I was doing, and he was also playing with his uncle, my boyfriend's little brother and little sister all day. They were swimming in and out of the house. So this is like what an average day is for me. It's just a lot of stuff going on at my house while I'm trying to clean up. So with my son, his friends, my family, my boyfriend's family, everybody's always at our house, which is super fun for me just because I love to host and I really like everyone to come over and have like a safe, special place for them to come. But yeah, this was like real life. If you see shadows in the background, there's also like cotton all over the background because Harley tore up the toy again. If you guys watched my last cleaning video, you guys could see that she did the same thing, and it's just a lab thing, I guess. I don't know. She just is constantly tearing up toys, and I'm constantly picking them up. Here comes my son with a soccer ball. I mean, it's just like every time I clean something up, there's like more mess that is made. So I bought this little plastic bin for 99 cents, and I'm just putting a whole bunch of random costume props in the bin because we end up throwing stuff away and we like could totally use it again. So I just wanted to make sure that we had some cool stuff that we didn't want to get rid of in the bin, and I am just picking up all the gaming stuff, our pool sticks, all that good stuff, props, and putting them over in the corner while trying to tend to my child. My best friend ended up calling me while I was making this video, and she was having a dramatic midlife crisis, so we talked while I was cleaning everything up, and it made everything go by so much faster. So I'm just hanging all of these random costumes and prop clothes up in the guest room closet because it's a huge closet that we don't use, and I was like, this is perfect. You know, I need to hang everything up so we can actually sort through it and like really see what's going on. So I put everything over in the guest closet and just kind of put all the props in a box and made sure that everything was kind of put away but really nicely organized. So as you guys can see, I put all of these big stand-up props in this random little kind of walkway. I guess we have in between two doors just because we don't have a lot of space for them anywhere else. And some of them are our family friends that need to come pick them up. So I just kind of put them in the corner standing up so nothing could really hurt them, nobody could run into them, etc., etc. Then I'm just going through and sweeping everything up and then going through with my Lysol spray. You can't really see me, but I'm going in the windowsills and dusting everything. Sorry about that shot, you guys. Didn't really get to see me do that. In the background, if you look closely in that doorway there, you can see all of the cotton on the floor from my dog ripping up a toy. So that was my next cleaning project. Then I'm just going through with this steam mop. If you guys want to know what it is, leave a comment below and I will try to get back to you guys. I don't really know what brand it is. My father-in-law actually got it for me. He knows I really like to clean and he got one of these steam mops for me. I know it's not the best to use on your flooring like every day, but I do like to go through and steam mop with just vinegar and hot water, obviously, every once in a while because I feel like it just makes my floor shine. That's one thing that I have learned in my age and in my time of cleaning any type of laminate, wood laminate, or any type of wood flooring. You always want to mop with just hot water and just a tiny splash of vinegar, just because it's the only thing that makes your floors shine without leaving a film that lasts forever. Swiffer sucks. Like, all of the different cleaners in the world are really not good for your floors except using something natural like a splash of vinegar and hot water. I promise your floors will shine and there won't be that weird film left on it afterwards. And this is the result. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time for another cleaning and organizing video.